Welcome Jarsfil Hands, ladies and gentlemen, and in this video you learn about essential etiquette practices that can help you avoid cultural embarrassing behaviors while traveling or interacting with people from diverse backgrounds.
Gonna dance in the light, I'm gonna shout out for joy, I'm gonna live out this life like I've never had before. I'm gonna take every breath as if I had no more. I'm gonna sing every song, yeah, I'm gonna open up my heart and I'm gonna dance.
Many people unknowingly offend others by not understanding cultural differences, which can lead to awkward situations and misunderstandings. When you travel or interact with people from other cultures, we often assume that our own customs and values are universal, but this couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, what's considered polite or respectful in one's culture or in one culture can be considered rude or offensive in another culture. I'll give you some examples. For instance, in some Asian cultures, it's considered impolite to finish a meal completely, as it implies that the host did not provide enough food. But in Western countries or Western culture, finishing a meal is seen as a sign of appreciation for the food. So these subtle differences can lead to unintentional offense and misunderstandings. Without cultural awareness, we can find ourselves in awkward situations and our actions can be misinterpreted. An embarrassing social blunder can not only ruin our experience, but also damage relationships and reputations. By learning about cultural differences, we can avoid these mistakes and build stronger relationships with people from diverse backgrounds. In this video, we're going to cover specific examples of etiquette norms in various cultures, such as greetings, dining manners, and body language. And you're going to be highlighting what to do and what not to do. Starting off with Japan, for example, the bow is a significant part of their etiquette. The way you bow, the depth of your bow, and the duration of your bow all convey different meanings. In some African countries or some African cultures, direct eye contact is seen as a sign of disrespect, whereas in Western cultures, it's seen as a sign of confidence and honesty. These subtle differences can make or break our interactions with people from other cultures. So understanding these norms can help us navigate different cultural environments with confidence and avoid unintended offenses. In many cultures, greetings are an essential part of etiquette. In some cultures, a handshake is appropriate, while in others, a bow or a hug is more suitable. In Uganda, for example, it's not uncommon to see women kneel to greet visitors. In Qatar, Oman, Yemen, and UAE, instead of the standard handshake, they take it further and bring their noses in for a few friendly taps. But sniffing is not part of the expression. In New Zealand, among the Maori people, they do what's called sharing a breath, whereby they press together their foreheads and nose. But this honor is not extended to everyone. In India, the traditional greeting is the namaste, where you place your hands together in a prayer-like gesture and bow your head. In the Middle East, handshakes involve the right hand only, where the left hand is considered unclean. Understanding these cultural nuances can help us make a great first impression and build stronger relationships. When it comes to dining etiquette, there are many differences to consider. In some cultures, it's considered impolite to eat with your left hand, while in others, it's customary to wait for the host to start eating before you begin. Understanding these differences can help us avoid awkward situations and show respect for our hosts. We'll share a memorable story of someone who made a significant cultural blunder and how they handled the situation. And we'll be emphasizing the importance of cultural awareness as we do that. I recall a story of a business executive who unknowingly offended his Japanese clients by giving them a gift. Guess what it was? He gave them a clock as a gift. You see, in Japan, clocks are often associated with funerals, and giving one as a gift is considered a grave insult. The executive was mortified when he discovered his mistake, but he took responsibility for his actions and apologized sincerely. This story highlights the importance of cultural awareness and the need to understand the nuances in different cultures. Another story I'll tell you is of a tourist who unintentionally offended a local in a Middle Eastern country by walking in front of someone who was praying. In many cultures, it's considered disrespectful to walk in front of someone who's praying, and this tourist's actions were seen as highly offensive. However, instead of getting defensive, this tourist listened to the locals' explanation and apologized sincerely. See, sometimes that's all you have. That's what you really have to do. Just be sensitive and acknowledge that you made a mistake. This response helped to diffuse the situation and turn a potential conflict into an opportunity for cultural exchange. Well done. Here are a few more examples of cultural misunderstandings you may hear or run into. In many Western countries, giving a thumbs up is a positive gesture indicating approval. However, in countries like Iran and parts of the West Africa, it can be considered offensive, kind of like someone giving a middle finger. Let's talk about food customs. In some cultures, eating with your hands is common and acceptable, while in others it may be considered impolite. A traveler may unknowingly offend hosts by using utensils when hands are preferred, or vice versa. Let's talk about the peace sign. In some countries like Australia or the UK, showing the peace sign with your palm facing out is kind. However, with the palm facing inwards can be interpreted as a rude gesture. To wrap up, we've highlighted key etiquette tips that can help you navigate different cultures more gracefully and avoid common pitfalls. By being aware of cultural differences and making an effort to understand and respect them, we can build a stronger relationship, avoid misunderstandings, and have a more positive experience when interacting with people from diverse backgrounds. If you found this video helpful, be sure to check out our other videos on travel tips and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright? I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.